Hey, Shalom, Akim. First and foremost, call halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash, and of course, double honors go out to the apostles of Great Millstone, all right, who through the Spirit taught us His truth. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and byways, pushing His truth with all honesty and sincerity, all right, in the hopes of waking up the remaining hopeful elect, all right. This is Naaman with the DC camp. I ran across this article and it brought back memories about 26 years ago, um, or 27, I can't remember. It was 93 or 94. And the article says fake hunting licenses left on cars encouraging killing so-called black people, Wisconsin cops say. All right. Wow. And you know what? This made me realize that when the time comes, and it's going to be sooner rather than later, a lot of you Jakes, a lot of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because you've been programmed through the decades, centuries, to lean on these Edomites, these so-called white people, for support and for help. All right. And it's to the extent that to a lot of you, he's your demigod. All right. And this article just proves that the hatred that he has for us never went away. Once again, this is from, let me get it here. These ads keep popping up. Let's see. The Kansas City Star. All right. Fake hunting licenses left on cars encourage killing Israelites. All right. It says a woman who left racist notes on multiple cars outside a Walmart. Wow. Uh-huh. A Walmart has been arrested. It says fake notes allegedly left by Kathleen York, I guess how you say it, resembled hunting licenses and allowed the recipient to kill so-called black people. All right. The notes included a racial slur and permitted the holder of the card to hunt day or night, with or without dogs. All right. Notes were left last week on at least 2 cars, according to the Herald Times reporter. Surveillance footage identified York as a woman involved in previous theft cases. All right. It says York was charged with making a terroristic threat, which that is, with a hate crime enhancer, and bail jumping. Seehafer, whatever, news reported she was placed in the Manitowoc jail on a $2,500 bond. The Lake Shores United Visionaries, an organization dedicated to bringing unity to the Manitowoc community, shared an image of the fake note containing racist language allegedly left by York. This wasn't in Kenosha or Chicago or LA. This was on our lake shore. Here in Manitowoc, all right, we cannot turn a blind eye to racism. Manitowoc is not immune to these moments of hate, and since we see it clear as day, we must take action against it. The Council on American Islamic Relations also condemned the crime. We condemn any actions that threaten or target members of minority communities and urge swift action to show that Americans stand against they go that black again, racism, anti-Semitism, all right, and we know that that word really does not exist, and so-called white supremacy, that's Edomite supremacy, intimidation, all right. It says York confessed to putting the fake licenses on the windshield, police said, according to WLUK. And here we go, all right. Here's the deal. Like I said, this stirred up memories that I had, okay, because here in the district, I'm just going to say 93, they had a get-together up here of law enforcement agencies, including the ATF, along with members of the DC Police Department and others from surrounding jurisdictions. I can't remember exactly who, but those two I know definitely they were in on it. And it was in the news, it was in the newspapers. I remember this. And they had took a photograph of where they had section where it had a sign that said Nigger checkpoints. All right, Nigger checkpoints. I'm going to show you. All right, these devils that are supposed to be protecting you. All right, a lot of them are Klan or white nationalists. They're all the same. They still got different names. All right. The point being, they all hate us. All right. So, which begs the question: why are you out here marching, 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 day after day, month after month, year after year, decade after decade, asking the person that hates you to give you justice? That is crazy. All right, that is crazy. Who was it? Einstein that said, what was it? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Something to that effect. Well, these Edomites hate us, period. And this is an ancient hatred. Let's go to, let's see. Let me pull it up. I can't believe I didn't do it beforehand. And again, I'm not going to spend too long on this because this is one of these things that, if you can't tell by the atmosphere out there now, especially when it comes to politics, then you might have to check yourself for a pulse. All right, let's see. This is going to be Ezekiel 35th chapter. All right. As soon as it loads. This is Ezekiel chapter 35. I'm going to start at 5. And it says, because thou hast, well, let me go up a little here so you know who I'm talking about. Ezekiel 35 verse 1 says, moreover, the word of the Most High Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it. And of course, Mount Seir is where the Edomites home, the people that you call white people today. That's where they originate. All right. And say unto it, thus saith the Most High Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Most High Yahweh. Now you got to ask yourself, why is this? Because Christianity teaches you that what? God don't hate. All right? That's that plantation Christianity. Continuing on, verse 4, it says, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Most High Yahweh. Here's the reason, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. It's making reference to the Babylonian captivity. And that perpetual hatred is a hatred of old. This goes all the way back to the garden when you completely understand it. But if you just want to, in the incarnation of that spirit came back as Edom, and you go to Genesis 25, all right? It says, verse 6, therefore as I live, saith the Most High Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Saith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. There you go. So that's the reason. All right, you had out of that, and the descendants of both Jacob and his brother Esau, which represents Esau, you know, his descendants, Edom, the so-called white race. There's that hatred because of these Edomites. Their fourth parent, Esau, sold his birthright to Jacob. All right. So there's that ongoing hatred. It's never going to stop until he's taken out. And this time that we're in now, 2 Thessalonians, he's being revealed for what he truly is. All right. And almost to the point where we're at Jeremiah 49 and 20, when it talks about the least of them should draw them out, talking about those Israelis over there. You know, those are Amalek. That's the tribe of Amalek of the nation of Edom. All right. So they're going to do something stupid, and because these people like to kiss those fake Jews' ass. They're going to get involved, trying to protect them because they honestly believe, some of them, that they're the people of the Lord. All right, and they're not. These are people that stole our identity. All right, continuing on. Let's get some background on this license. This is from, how do you say that? Jam 2 Forms, I guess. And it says, this is a legit nigger hunting license found in some old white guy's house in Missouri. And it says, State of Missouri nigger hunting license. This certifies that blank, fill in the blanks, address, sex, weight, age, etc., where you're from. Having paid the license fee is hereby licensed to hunt and kill niggers during the open season hereof in Missouri. This license must be carried on person when hunting niggers and gives the holder permission to hunt day or night with or without dogs. See, here's another one. It says federal nigger hunting license. All right, pretty much what I just. All right, but it's in better shape than the first one. Look what you have down here. Some of these images are taken from books like of persons unknown, and there was another one. Several, as a matter of fact. You had what's the other one by Ralph Ginsberg, 100 Years of Lynching. These are images taken out of books such as that. All right, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think, hanging on that tree. See, that's that hatred. All right. So I'm on. Let me get some more scriptures here, and I'm gonna wind it down. It won't take too long. But again, let's go to, since we're in Ezekiel. Let's see. All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 25. Scroll down here to 12. It says, Thus saith the Most High Yahweh, because that Edom, all right, hath dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and hath greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith the Most High Yahweh, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith the Most High Yahweh. Going to show you right there. What? What does he say? By the hand of my people. All right, so he's going to use Israel to exact vengeance. Remember, well, let me go and get it real quick. What does it say? This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 6. It says, Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. All right. And let's get one more here and I'm going to wrap it up. But it doesn't look too good for the nation of Edom. All right. For those of you in the Christian church. All right. Always spreading that plantation Christianity, which you still to this day don't realize that was a ploy in and of itself to keep you docile. This is Amos chapter 1, verse 11. Thus saith the Most High Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword. Who's that brother? That's Jacob. That's the nation of Israel. And did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually. Remember we saw that? that word before, and he kept his wrath forever. Remember, this is an ancient hatred. But I will send a fire upon Teman, which shall devour the palaces of Basra. Basra was the capital city uh, of the Edomites. All right, of Mount Seir. But that's synonymous with wherever they are in the world. All right, that's their leadership. That's them. All right, so you can't get away from it. All right, so with that, I'm gonna wrap it up. Let's see. That's about it. Once again, here you go. He's showing you how much he hates you. State of Missouri nigger hunting license. All right. So with that, I'll give all praises once again. Call halal Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Of course, double honors once again at the Apostles' Great Millstone. All right, who deserve double honors. So with that, Shalom.